Hello, my name is Powell21. I am a seasoned VRML player. I've played since season 1, as you can see. I have 1500 hours in Vail, mostly in competitive, and I am the league manager of VML, the Vail Minor League, and an Integrity owner in the Integrity comp community. I decided to start making a series to coach players into the basic fundamentals of Vail competitive. This video I want to go over swinging and peaking. So let me look at my notes. I said we'll go over how to peak, side dependent peaking, and why and when to peak, when to and when not to peak, to get those rules down, which will help preserve your life and become a better player. And also how to play as a team player, and peaking with the team and double swinging and all that stuff. And then at the end, I'll go over how to implement this into your gameplay. So to start off, how to peak. There's different ways of peaking, right? Like, for example, you can quick peek, which is used to see where someone might be. Usually it's done with a knife, so you can run fast since you get a 30% boost, speed boost when using a knife. So I'm not very good at it because I have a bit of controller drift, but basically you're doing a tiny circle with your controller, like a really quick tiny circle to quick peek that. You can also turn your head like this. I can't do it because I have a cord doing PCVR, but yeah, quick peeking, tilting your head, not like this because you cannot lean and Vail. Your body comes with you. You see, like that. So quick peeking, double swinging, so swinging with your whole team or a teammate. For example, putting this into context, I'm playing elbow with my teammate, and that they're about to push out or push us. We'll double swing. For example, I'll swing here. If there's someone right there, they die. Then my team can go here and swing the same angle, so we have two people swinging the same angle. So how to peak is really, you're literally you're just swinging an angle, but you're trying also to preserve your life. You don't always need to peak, right? So this is going into when not to peak, right? Let's say I'm playing an audio position, which is, for example, rat. Here you're not doing info peaks because this is such an easy nade spot, and you can't just, you can't really do anything if you get naded, right? So you're trying not to let them know that you're standing in rat. That's just an example. Same as here, carton or brown boxes, container, whatever you want to call it. See, these are places like where you're vulnerable, that you don't want to peek, and you're just playing audio. Here you can hear out long and 90 right there. You're tailing your teammate here. Hey, they're coming out 90. Prepare to for them to push site. Then this, you might have a bunker mid player telling you something from short, so that you're prepared for that. Rat is a native spot. It's commonly native. If they see you, they're gonna nade it, right? But then when you play audio there, you wait for someone to come to you, and you audio swing. That means that, let's say they're swinging out 90 now. I'm gonna wait for them to come out. They're gonna think they're gonna have their gun up or down, don't, whatever. But Vail is a swinger be swung game, right? So that means if you don't swing and you get swung, you're gonna have the disadvantage because there's the swinger has peekers or swinging advantage, right? You swing this, you see them before they see you because, well, there's ping, right? Latency. So having peekers advantage is so useful, and so once you can get that down, you can understand when and not to peek. It comes from playing the game, right? It's not oh, well, let me watch this video and I'll become good. I'm trying to convert the idea into a thought, and explain it. So peeker's advantage is when to peek is not randomly wide swinging. You don't need to wide swing, right? So now we're gonna go into side dependent peeking. Right now I'm colonist, right? So I'm gonna go over to colonist spawn or side, and show you a split example here. Split here, usually your job in split is to play audio, right? Or you're trying to push up and get a pick on bunker. If they're ego swinging dog, like right here, if they're egoing that, you can play here, play for audio. You hear them running to dog, boom, swing them before they get to that box, or just wait to them till they get to short and swing them with their backs turned, right? You're playing audio so you can swing them and have the best chance at winning. Preserve your life, don't just randomly swing. Like this here. When you're pushing out short, usually you have a teammate, right? You want to swing with your team with util, right? Or if you're taking a bear site, no util, then, well, you'd want to have the most lives with you, so you're not going to swing alone. You're not going to wide swing for no reason. Here, let's say the long players are like in yard. There's no reason for you to be like this, right? Like you don't need to do that. You can wait for your team, sync them out. Once they're in 90, then they're in a spot where, okay, let's go, 3, 2, 1, push. And then you just push all together, everyone at the same time. That's part of team play. So just skimming those categories. It's like you're trying to preserve your life, swinging the best advantage, the best possible way you can is by preserving your life, swinging with your team, being a good player by knowing when and when not to swing, which comes from playing. You can't all convert it into a video, otherwise that's going to take so long because there's so many possibilities, and every game is different, every game is played differently. Every round is going to be different from the previous round. So, side dependent swinging. I'll be covering this in another video where I'll go more in depth about how the Rayab should treat swinging, or the colonist should treat swinging, and how they play and what they should be doing and how to play correctly and to have the best chance of winning. So I'll briefly cover that. The Rayab's job is to defend the artifact, right? To defend the bomb plant, to defend the bomb site. The attackers, the colonists, go to try plant the bomb, right? So they're going to try and push site, kill Rayab so that they can plant. Or they might just run onto site, plant, and run away and play post plant. At that point, on post plant, the Rayab, the defense, becomes the offense. They need to go and defuse the bomb, the artifact, right? So that means that the tables turn. You're in post plant, so that means the part of defense switches from being conservative and preserving your life and waiting for your team to rotate or to play objective, which is not letting them plant. So you need to play conservative, right? But then when it's in post plant, it switches. So now you're going to have to push them. All right. But here comes back to when not to swing. You're in post plant, your defense. You're not going to swing if your teammate isn't with you. Let's say your site buddy dies and they're planted. There's one long, there's one short. Your teammate and you, before he died, killed 3 of them. So there's 2 left. And then let's say that on the way back, there was a mid player who traded out with 2 other rotators. All right. So now it's just okay. I lost count of numbers. Shoot. 2 left. Okay, the 2 left. Two defense left, 2 of them. So it's a 2v2 post plant. Let's say your teammate's all the way in CT. You're gonna wait for him. You're gonna play audio. Hopefully there's no one having elbow control. Play audio. Wait for him to get onto you. Now when you get onto you, you're gonna coordinate a double swing onto the side, right? Try and get that post plant. Maybe you can use util. Maybe you smoke out short and you get a someone on defuse and someone watching long. That way you're using audio there and you're using here. This is not what to do. Not what to do. Your teammate's in CT. Okay, it's post plant. I'm stressed. I need to get this thing down. Let me just... Boom, you die. Now your teammate's all the way back there. They know what's happened. It's a 1v2 post plant. It's really hard because now there's no util. What's going to happen? You're most likely going to lose unless your teammate can run up short, try and get a kill, and if the post plant players ego you. So, I'll go over post plant in probably another video, but now we can go into ego swinging, which is basically the not what to do. Unless you're playing the worst players of the worst and you know you're going to out aim them and you have health advantage and you know they're one tap. I don't know. Ego swing is just like, it's stupid most of the time. Okay, I ego you, I'm going to try and kill you. I'm just going to do a stupid move and try and kill you, right? I'm going to force a gunfight that I don't need to take, right? That's ego swing. Most of the time, it's just not what you need to do. That's a lot of players, they accidentally ego swing, and that costs them their lives. And you need to preserve your life to play this game. It's search and destroy. You have one life each round. There's no economy, so dying isn't the biggest deal, but it's 5 against 5. It's still defense-sided most of the time, so you have to preserve your life. To go now into how to implement this into your game. So by doing this, you're trying what I really want people to do. If you're new and you need to like get this down so you become a smarter player and a better player, you have to really think about what you're going to do. You don't run in blind, right? You think about what's happening. Think about how the push is going to go out before you start the round. Think, especially if you're the IGL, which if you're starting, you probably won't be, but listen to your IGL. Or if you're the IGL, start thinking of the round before the game or the round starts. So let's say, I'm going to go back. I'm going to say, let's say we're doing a 2-1-2. So this means that there's going to be one site who's going to be preserving their life, and trying to take the scanner and bait. The other side is going to be going hard, trying to tempt the defense into rotating, thinking that that's a full commit on A. They're fully committing. They're all going there. They're going to go plant. Boom, boom, boom. Rush it. All right, rotate, rotate, rotate. And then the Bs are like, we have scan. Once they get the call from the A players that they're rotating, they're going to push up, right? So this is when it comes to the point where before you come here, whatever side you are, you're going to think about, what am I going to do with my team so that we can win, right? Let's say I'm going to have the bond, the artifact, the scanner. We're going creeping up long, we're crouch walking. Here, usually in a 2-on-2, before you sell it out, you're going to be holding common angles, which is like common angles, 2 people watching short, right? Or you're just going to be sitting in house, sticker building, whatever you want to call it. You might just be waiting, right? You might not even be letting them see you if there's any chance. But you're going to be playing as a team together. You're going to have the scan, you're going to have one guy. You guys are going to take site together, right? But if you know that they're fully rotated, why not just post plant all right? Like, you know, scan's empty, boom, boom. The other player doesn't need to come on site. Just set up for post plant, right? And then the other site, if the people on the other side didn't die, they can come and help post plant, right? They fake it out, they come over. That's playing as a team, right? So you can really use that as team play, implementing into your game, using it as just thinking ahead before it's gonna happen, how you swing, envision it, you know. Like, we're going to double swing site, we're gonna 5-stack site, everyone swing at the same time, boom, overwhelm the 2 defenders or the 3 defenders, whatever, by doing that. What I want to do now is go into a quick play and try and get into a scenario where I can demonstrate ways to swing using audio. Okay, so a friend got in a lobby to a few minutes. Gun game. Let's say I just heard someone juke. I hear someone in lower tons. I expect them to go scaff. I'm gonna quick peek scaff. I don't see anyone. Someone behind me. Swing. I hear them, I swing. Pre-aim and swing. Pre-aim and swing. There's that scaff guy. Swing. Hear him? Swing. You see? You hear someone, you swing. So the headshots barely do anything. So yeah, that's just a quick little thing, just show what I mean by using your audio. You can quick peek, boom, there's someone. I have a short range. Yeah, so that's, I hope you understand what I mean. Holy crap, 4 dinks? I just wanted to throw that STF clip in here because it found a little funny. Anyways, I really hope you learned something from this video, and I'm definitely going to keep making these just on various topics of basic gameplay, just trying to skim the level. I try not to go too deep into it because it gets confusing and I'm not the best explainer. But I think the next one is going to be about Rayab and Colonist roles and how to play it. Again, I'm always available on Discord. If you see anything or you have a question about something I was talking about, just don't hesitate. DM me at PoalLover21 on Discord. I will respond to you at some point. You can also reach out to me through VML or through the comments. Yeah, so hope you got something from this. Peace. Oh my god! Oh my god, I didn't even see him! Oh my...